What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. It's 90 Day with Nana, with me, Joleen, and Nana, where we break down all things 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Season 5, we're going to be talking about episode 4. Correct, Nana?
Yes, Ghosts from the Past.
Ooh, haunting. But first things first, if you're joining us live, make sure you smash the like. If you're joining us later, make sure you smash the like. And also leave a comment after this video post because it helps us in the algorithm. If you want to support the channel, liking, awesome. Awesome. You just did it. But if you want to support us further, you can send a super chat during the live. We'll highlight your comment, or you can join us on Patreon, patreon.com/Joleen Lunzer, or get our YouTube membership here on the YouTubes. Nana, how are you?
That's so nice. Thank you. Did you say happy birthday?
Happy Monday.
Okay, that too.
I don't think I said happy birthday. I mean, I guess
you probably didn't. Linda and I were just talking about how we can hear.
Yeah. You have to get your miracle ear still.
Oh, I'm not getting any miracle ear right now. Not at this point in time. So let's move on to something else. All right.
Nana does not like to talk about her hearing.
Go Vikes. I heard that was a pitiful game last night.
What, did you watch a football game? Were you bored? What happened?
No, I heard about it this morning. I did not watch it.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's check in with your giant bush. How's your giant bush doing, Nana?
Let's look at that. Can you see that back there? All the pink? Let's see if I can turn the light that way.
Your bush is blushing.
Oh, my bush is blushing. And then it's got a couple in front and one in back. It's like, oh my gosh, it's going crazy.
Your bush multiplied?
Well, it didn't multiply. I did have little snippets from other ones, and they are also growing, but I'm going to have to put this in a bigger pot come spring.
Oh, wow. I just love a growing bush on you, Nana.
So do I. Good. So do I. I mean, who doesn't like a full bush?
Nana, what's our goal for likes tonight? Set a goal.
I'll set a goal. I'm going to say 75.
75, you guys. Let's smash Nana's goal like. Let's see how soon we can get to 75 likes, you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's a very pink bush you have, Nana. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Some are pink and then they get darker as they get older. Okay.
Nana, did you go to the gym? I heard
yes,
you went to the gym.
Did I mention I joined a gym? I went last night and it was good. I always say last night because it was 4:30 and it was 3 and we got home by 5. So we spent a good enough time there. I only stopped to get lotto tickets because Powerball's up to $555 million.
Chel's mom, when they were visiting, she got a Powerball and she left it here. Does that mean it's over? Is it like?
Well, take a look at it. See when the drawing was. You can go online. Is it Powerball from California? Because it's all together, you know. Just type in Powerball and then the date, and it'll give you the winning numbers. And then don't forget your mom. No playoffs for the Vikings. Big surprise. Let's build them another stadium. Yes, Linda. I totally agree. I haven't even been able to go to the stadium that they just built because it's too expensive for a normal person to go. Nor do I want to go with this COVID business. So,
Nana, you would never go. You've never been to a football game in your life.
Yes, I was. Yeah. We had really good. Well, it was a long time ago. I went with John and Colleen. I think it was when he was a commissioner. It was quite nice. We had good seats and it was very nice. And they were real close to the cheerleaders.
Even if it was reasonable.
No, a true story. But I'd like to see the stadium. I hear it's really something. You can get nachos for $16 or something like that. It's something really stupid.
Deal. What a deal.
Is it really, really cold there? Yes. Thank you for mentioning it. This was a warm-up day. And our warm-up day, I think we got to 20. Otherwise, it's going to be below 0. And you know that camera that you and Bill and Sarah and Chill got us for Christmas, that trail cam? Mm-hmm. Dad's just been having a ball with that. He's been posting all these pictures. Tonight, there's 2 coyotes. Yeah, tonight there was 2 coyotes back there. This is their mating.
One so far.
This is their mating season. Dad's done some research on it.
They're going to bone in your yard, Nana. The yotes. Go yotes.
Well, somebody should be.
Boning in your yard. Well, you got 3 acres. They got enough room to bone. Let me see if I can pull up a picture for everybody. So now we got my parents this trail camera, and now they're able to post pictures because I thought, oh my God, my mom and dad are going to love posting pics of the animals they see in their yard on Facebook.
And it was really cute because one of the deers looked right into the camera. It's like he's staring right into the camera. It was really cute. Dad is going crazy over this. Then he likes to touch base with everybody that likes it or puts a comment on it. And
let's pull up a Paul Lunzer post. I feel like we should update regularly on a dad post because his Facebook statuses are pretty interesting. So let's pull up a Paul Lunzer post here. And they were so interesting. I used to do stand-up jokes about them. Okay. So here is my dad's Facebook, you guys. Officially, don't friend request him because I told him not to accept any friend requests because you guys are fine, but it's for the best with creepy creepers out there. But so here's your stealth cam. It doesn't give any information that
no down below, he'll write something. Whoa. Like,
so here's your 2 yotes.
Yeah, that's one.
No, there's one here.
No, 2. Oh, sorry. I'm not looking at it correctly. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Isn't that something?
Oh my God.
And so I said, I will never take the garbage out again at night, ever.
You used to all the time. Well, let's see what Paul says. Paul Lunzer says, looks like my coyote friend is back and found a mate. Just popped up on the cam. Is it? It is mating season now till March. Wow. Dad knows how long they're boning till. He's like, not only now, but till March. I wish he would have had a specific date though, when the coyote boning stopped.
Well, I guess you could go through March 31st, which is a day after my sister's birthday. Yeah, the very end.
Sandy is saying, give him some privacy. Turn the camera off, Paul. I mean, for real, though. Sandy's got a good point. Let's see. Paul replies, I like to watch. That's not good. That's not. That I'm telling you, do not follow my dad on Facebook. There's been times I had to hide him for 30 days because you guys reply to these. I'm telling you, because you two do it. You reply to these joke threads, and they're always sexual jokes. And you guys just
we're sexual people.
No.
Well, I listen to me.
You and I have enough fun joking about it on here, but having your mom and dad talking about it.
I'm not Jasmine. I'm not Jasmine. But anyway,
who's Jasmine?
On our 90 days.
Which one's she again?
Jasmine and Gino. She's the one with the big top.
Oh, Jasmine. You can't talk to your stupid ex-wife. Got it.
Oh.
So yeah, so look at, there's the yotes in their yard. Wow, Nana.
Linda's got coyote porn out there. When you get old kids, this is what does it for us. Okay. Well, thanks for posting that for Dad. I mean, he did have a really nice one of this deer that just looked like a little deer too. Does a deer have a little doe? Yeah, $2. Anyway.
Okay. Well, this is 5 degrees at 1:47 in the morning, I take it.
Or it could be in the afternoon. No, it's 1:40 because it's dark. Yeah.
So there's the coyote sniffing around for its lover. And Dad says, a new friend. And Kathy says, do they howl? And Dad said, I don't think this one is a coyote. Looks cat-like. Yeah, I think it's a coyote.
I think it's a coyote, Dad. What is he talking about? That's my friend Kathy.
I don't know. Well, Dawn says, what do you think it is? Looks like he is hunting. But Dad says, I got 2 other pictures. Looks like a cat, maybe. He's really going hard on this cat thing. Don't know if it's domestic or wild. Paul, that's not a cat.
That's not a
I've never
cat. We've
seen a
had
cat.
many cats in this house, and that
We
is
gotta
not.
get your hearing checked and his vision, because that is not a cat.
Paul,
And Dawn comes back.
Paul, know your pussy. Okay, go.
Know your pussy. Dawn comes back and says, "Isn't it too big for a domestic cat?" And Dad, continuing on his mansplaining journey, says, "That's what I thought. If it was a local stray, you would have thought I would have spotted him before, because he's been on the lookout for strays. I haven't seen any cats for a long time. So maybe actually that was a little less mansplaining, a little more letting her, get her point across." And then Carla says, "Boy, you have a lot of action in your hood at night."
Thanks, Carla.
Says, "I don't see a cat. Way too large." Again, all the women are like, "We don't see pussy," and Dad's going all in on pussy. "That's a coyote, Polly." Sandy came back. So
yeah, that is a coyote. Yeah. That is no cat. So
no cat.
That's what we do. What do you do in retirement? Well, we look out the window. We look at our cameras. We watch the red squirrel eat out of our bird feeder. Oh, it's a big day. Big day over here.
He's also, what is he posting over here? What is going on with Dad's posting on? We need to have a whole show about Dad's Facebook, because look at this.
Oh, honey, what?
What's this a picture of?
That
Not manufactured in America.
Oh, is that what he said?
No, it says best used by. I have no idea. I don't know what he's trying to say. Everyone's given down votes, so they must speak a special language we don't speak. They should have put it right on the box where it is manufactured. I don't.
Well, that is his birthday, March 2nd, 2022. That's Dad's birthday. So I don't know. Made with real honey, whatever that is. I missed that one.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, and he's got. All right. I'm trying to find his other deer one, because he had a good deer picker. Did you post? He did. That?
No, I didn't post any. They come across his camera.
Oh, not on yours. Oops. Okay.
No.
So there's a little deer friend.
They're not. I mean, that's not scary, but those coyotes to me are scary.
Is there something else back here? No. No, I think just that kind of looks like it's something right here. Ooh, haunted forest at Nana's. Paul on the 1st says, "Got a new visitor for 2022." And yes, the old visitor's still there. Looks like they're getting along. Kathy says, "How fun this must be." And Richard says, "Nice."
That's Dieter. That's
sheds in the area. Yeah,
that's Bonnie's brother.
Yeah, Billy Ball's husband.
Yeah, that's Bonnie's brother.
Shout out to Bonnie. Shout out to
Hi,
Dieter.
Bonnie.
Shout out to Kathy Fleming. They're all having a really great time here.
I know. I like that.
I don't even know they're making an appearance on our show. But I think we just need to have a Facebook or a show where we just break down Dad's Facebook. It's a good time, guys. It's a real good. I've read Nana, last time I did a show in Hollywood with my co-producer Valerie. I read on stage, Nana put a status update. We're not going live tonight because Joe has a show at the Hollywood Improv. Good luck, Joleen and Natalie. And I read that on stage to Valerie, and Valerie goes, "I've met your mother. We've dined together. We've met many times." I go, "Yeah, I know, but she thinks your name is Natalie."
Did you really read that?
I read it on stage.
Yeah. And everybody
I have read my parents' Facebook statuses and social media on stage because it is very funny.
Oh,
you guys are hilarious.
Well, I said I was watching The Facts of Life when I was writing to you. So could I could have said, "Good luck to you and Blair." I mean, I don't know. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
This is I like Mondays, but 4:00 I laid down and I said to Dad, "Now get me up at 6." And then at 10 to 7, I woke up and I said, "You didn't get me up." He goes, "I'm too busy replying to people." So that's what he's been doing.
He's always very busy on social media. So that's how it is. Okay. Yeah, be careful taking the garbage out, Nana. Be careful.
I'm not taking it out at night anymore, you guys. It's got to be bright daylight. I want to see what's around me. That just scares me. I left the garbage out there. It got picked up today. That can's still sitting there.
See what happens.
No. And you're not supposed to feed them. That's what DNR told us.
The coyotes or the deer?
Either.
Yeah, you don't want to be feeding them because then I think it hurts them overall. I don't know how, but it does.
Well, because Facebook being a social media, DNR replied to Dad on one of his pictures.
Holy shit, he's famous.
I know.
Department of Natural Resources replied to Dad. He might as well run for office.
Honest to God, yeah, they did. And they did mention in this text that they sent him not to, or message, I don't know what's the difference, but
a reply to a comment. Mm-hmm.
A reply to a comment. Yeah, they just said, don't feed him. So, and we weren't going to.
See, some people remember me going through my parents' Facebook. It's very entertaining. And yes, this is the most Midwestern thing you'll see on all of YouTube.
When it's this cold outside, you have to find something fun inside to do.
Bethy said maybe the Coyotes will bring the trash cans. Would that be nice if they did?
I know. Here they come. Hi, guys.
Said maybe Paul can guest one night and share his pics and stories. We've tried for years to get Papa. He makes a very rare appearance. He
danced once.
Funny. Yeah, he's very funny. He's very quick. He's all that stuff. But he's just like, no, I don't want to go on. And I'll go, okay, we're going to do something. I've got him to do a couple like videos with me before in the past.
Yeah.
But very, very seldom. He's a very private man, He's the Johnny Carson of our family. I don't know how that made sense. Johnny Carson was just private. But he
was a private person when he was not entertaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll keep asking, but no promises. But we'll keep checking on Paul's Facebook. If we forget next week, remind us, guys, because he's got some good ones on there.
He really does. And I did promise we were going to have a couple gifts tonight that we were going to send out. And that has to do with 50s and 60s, the baby boomers. And you wanted to do one of yours? The 90s?
Why do I only get one? Why do I only get one?
Because I never know those answers.
I know, but it's not about you. But I guess it's not about me either. We'll do two of each, and we'll give away. So we're going to give away how many prizes tonight at the end?
2 prizes.
All right, guys, stick around because at the end we'll do a little bit of trivia. We'll give away 2 prizes from Jilly G Designs.
I like it. I learned about meat raffles on this show. It's very educational, none of your business. I went on and I liked Kempire's posting, and then I also liked Up and Adams today. Up and Adams is talking about Andy Cohen. Did you hear about that?
Oh, how he was drunk?
Well, everyone knew that. But some people are thinking it's more than
cocaine.
Being drunk. Yeah. And I don't know.
That's what people have said for years. Celebrities have went on the show and said allegedly that they've been offered cocaine. So I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, would that surprise you? I thought cocaine was done. I really did. I didn't think it was. I thought it was done. But then around 2016, 17, when I was doing shows in West Hollywood, and anytime I would do a show at this one gay bar, I just got offered all the cocaine.
Oh, really?
And I thought it was over. Yeah. And I was like, well, I've never done cocaine in my life. And so, I don't need any of the cocaine. Thank you. And they're like, you sure? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure. I'm very, very generous with the cocaine in West Hollywood. But I really thought it was done because
it's expensive.
Been another time I've ever been offered cocaine.
I have been offered.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
It was okay.
Yeah, well, that's been the rumor about Andy Cohen for years, is that there's I don't know. Who knows? Who knows anymore? Who knows about anything or anyone? If that's what he wants to do, go ahead.
That's right. I know. I mean, and alcohol it's legal.
Alcohol is just as bad.
Yeah, Care Bear 77. Thank you. My stale tea was Andy Cohen.
Might be on a drug, whether edibles, smoking the weed, little cocaine.
But he got fired from.
Is it a for sure thing? Because I saw radar.
No, that's what they're saying. 6 pages said it too. No.
Wow, not 6. If 6 pages said it, if Up and Adam Kempire 6 pages and Radar Online said it, it's over for Andy. Sorry.
No, Up and Adam said
CNN.
No, Up and Adam said that he's not going to be asked back for the New Year's show.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind it. I don't think it's a great New Year's show. I don't really, again, bring Kathy Griffin back.
I know. Well, they are all saying on the chat line,
bring a comedian
up
back.
in Adams, that Kathy Griffin must be howling at this.
It's Kathy's revenge, because she
That's what they were saying.
she got so screwed over.
And I remember being in the back of a van. This is way long time ago, and they put the Coke on this little mirror thing, and she's lining it up.
Were you in Scarface?
I had never done it before, so I'm looking at that, and I said something funny, so naturally I laughed, and the Coke went all over. Oh, were they pissed?
Oh, so everyone laughed. Oh,
and it just went like, now you see it, now you don't. I was never asked back in that van again. That's just fine with me.
Wait, it was a van?
Yeah, it was a van.
But there was a glass table in the van, or there was a mirror?
A mirror. About a mirror about this size.
You guys were just in the van, and you're like, hey, I got some cocaña. Do you want to, you didn't have it.
No, I was sitting right there. I was, I was going to be part of it. But I laughed really hard, and I kind of, how you spit out, like a huff.
So it was just you that laughed, or you made other people laugh the Coke away?
No, I laughed the Coke away, and I didn't have any friends.
You laughed at your own joke?
Well, of course I did.
Oh my God. That sounds like the first time I got high. And we were at the high school, and it was in the on the football field, even though we used another football field for our competitive games. We had like a football soccer field in the back of our high school. And I dropped it was out of a Mountain Dew can we were smoking out of. Still don't remember how that works. I was 17, and they're like, hey, you want to hit it? I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I was always really nervous I don't know why I was nervous about it. And then I dropped it, and everyone was like, whoa! And apparently then that drops the weed off of it. And then I felt high because I took a couple hits, and I came home and cried and woke my parents up and told them about it.
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't have woke us up. But anyway. Linda wants to know, was I there? No, Linda, I was in Minneapolis. Oh my God.
Nana, were you lost? You don't go to Minneapolis.
Cross the river and look at what you get into. But anytime I would do something so silly, Linda would be there. Yes.
Well, you didn't invite Linda to your Coke party. So yeah, snorting cocaine in the back of a van in the 70s, and dropping the Mountain Dew can of weed in the 90s. It
wasn't the 70s, but okay.
Oh, the 80s. So I was born.
I believe.
Were you pregnant with me?
I think I was ready to deliver.
You're like, anything to get this baby out. We're joking, you guys.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. 6645 Nunu has problems with. You have problems with your bush. You need advice. Well, how do you keep bush
advice? Oh, well, why don't you private message me on this one? But what I did, I've been watering. I do fertilize it because a non-fertilized bush is nowhere. So I did put those corn stalks from the Buddy Holly crash site in there too. And that's when it started to flower.
Jamie B, I do. I got high and cried to my parents about it.
She says, who gets high? He says, who gets high and cry to their parents about it? Oh, that's so funny.
Nana's bush secret. About 6 months ago, Missy says, my 23-year-old son ate way too many edibles, came upstairs crying. I'm telling you, it can make you emotional. I understand with your son, Missy, because I woke my parents up. I was like, you're going to be mad at me. And my dad was pissed that I woke him up. He was pissed that he was like, I don't care. Wake me up when you do something worth talking about. And they went back to bed. So there you go. That's what happened.
Sorry, we had to get up to work in the morning. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of being high, this episode of 90 days before the 90 days was amazing because I have been waiting my whole life for a moment like this when there was going to be a coven doing a love spell. It's almost like my sci-fi, Charmed, Buffy the Vampire Slayer dreams crossed over with this trashy reality show we love so much. And now Ella is in a coven. I mean, why did it take so long for us to get someone in a coven?
Honey, that was one of the stupidest segments I've ever seen. Did you?
I loved it. Yes.
I'm sorry, honey. I just didn't.
Nana, have you never seen The Craft before?
Craft, as in craft services?
I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm. Harm against other people and harm against yourself. Wait. I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm. Harm against other people and harm against yourself. Wait. I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm. Harm against other people and harm against yourself. I bind you, Nancy.
Oh my God, please.
It's so good. Dude, that's scary. The Craft, it's a 90s classic with Neve Campbell and all the other gals. And they're in a coven. They're witches, just like Ella and her friends here, who are doing kind of a love spell, I think, right?
I just thought it was goofy. I wasn't sure what they were doing. I thought possibly they were having a Tupperware party with all this plasticware on the table. But
I think it was candles.
Okay, was that it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was just silly. But you know what? Let's start with her, shall we?
They're like, to the watchtowers of the West. Minot. They were harnessing all of Minot.
I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm.
Good. Show me that.
I bind you, Nancy. I bind you, Ella, from doing harm. Harm against other people and harm against the cosplay community. I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm. I bind you, Ella, from doing harm. Harm against your hot guy and harm against taking him away from his kids. Not that she can, but we'll get into it. All right. Nana,
no. Ella and Johnny. Let's start with them.
Yeah. This is my favorite.
Oh, Ella.
She's okay, but I love how she asked her roommate. Her roommate looks pissed 24/7. Something happened in the roommate's life that she's got to have a roommate because the roommate's a little bit older now. And I think she's pissed. Like she came in, she's like, "What, Ella?" And then Ella's like, "Can you help me with get my little cap on underneath my wig?" And she's like, "Oh, Ella." Like she just looks pissed. So I think she just went through like a divorce or something happened.
Do you think? Because
maybe rehab, I don't know. Something happened. But then
Ella is just like, oh, she's just tired of this gal asking for things.
Well, I think that's you don't need help to put on your little cap that goes under your wig. That's pretty easy to do. Also, Ella doesn't have that much hair, so it's not like she's got this thick hair that she's got to get under it. She's very fine, thin hair. And then all that so that it can show. I was watching it last night with Chell, and I'm like, your wig cap is showing.
Paul goes,
girl,
what the pull hell it down. Does she got on her head? I go, it's a blonde wig. Her
pull it down.
Her Asian prince likes it.
Yeah. Well, she looks like some kind of anime and then also Sailor Moon.
Kimberly, thank you. Honestly, I would be bothered by her as well. Now you're saying you would be bothered by Ella because I would. Yeah. She's just really, and I don't want to say needy, but I'm going to say needy with a capital N. And it's like everything revolves around her. And granted, she is on the show. Okay. And these are the bit players on the side. But, it was a bad wig. And the time change from where she lives on the ranch to, is he in China? I believe he is. Is what, 12 hours, something, maybe 24?
So it's midnight for him. And then it's like Mr. Roybot is saying, it's like 6, 7, 8 a.m. for her. So probably like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And she's like, well, he's got to get his rocks off. I got to touch my big boobie. Remember, she said she touches her big boobie and he touches his big guy. And then they have, online sexies or sexy time, like this show. They say all the time.
They always talk about sexy time. It's like, you know what? Yeah, needy and awkward. Needy. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy McGowan. That's what I think too.
It's just Ella's not trying that
so hard
to put on this kind of wig and also to hide your wig cap. I don't understand why go through all that work. And then I get it. If you have these like synthetic wigs, they don't breathe well. You get them off Amazon. And so if you don't have really nice wigs, you sweat. So then she's sweaty. Then she takes off. I'm like, don't take it off because then now you got sweaty hair. It's just a mess.
I just don't, I'm not sure what I think of those two as a couple,
I'm entertained. I don't
it was,
think
are you
they're going to be
okay?
a good couple at all, but I'm entertained.
So what was she doing around this table? She was manifesting the relationship with witchcraft with two of her friends, one being her roommate.
It's a love spell, and you're never supposed to do love spells. Like, they're very dangerous because they can backfire very easily. If you've ever seen Bewitched, Bewildered, and Bothered, or Bewitched, Bewildered, and Bothered, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I believe it's season 2. I think it's a season 2 episode.
That's a song. Bewitched,
very
Bothered.
good.
Yeah, that's a song.
And Bewildered. Yeah. So they named a lot of their episodes after that. And Xander did a love spell on Cordy so that she would fall back in love with him, but it backfired. And instead, everyone but Cordelia fell in love with him, and they became murderously in love with him, where they were following him and going to kill him. So I'm just saying,
I'm saying I'm glad that fence is high, but it should be higher. Nobody should paint their house and shed and everything outside that purple color. I mean, I don't even care if you're a Vikings fan. That color is hideous, and I bet our neighbors hate it.
I'm sure they do. Maybe they don't have an HOA. We hit our goal. Let's get 100, guys.
We can hit 100. We can hit 100.
I know it's silly, but she's entertaining me in a way that I think they wanted that gross guy to entertain us last season. Steven with the V, or Steven with the PH. What was?
Yeah, Steven with the
whatever.
V.
Yeah, Steven with the V. How he was just like, ugh. I think she's entertaining me in that quirky, weird way where I'm enjoying watching. I see what you're saying, but I'm enjoying watching her in her mini coven. I'm enjoying just all the absurdity of it. The only thing I'm not enjoying is like, well, what's going to happen to your kids when you come over here?
Because he's got 2 children, correct?
Mm-hmm. And they're with his parents, I think.
All
right. So what else do you have for Nana notes?
He's busy trying on his COVID suit because he's coming to America. I love this COVID suit. Where does one buy something like this? I would feel safe going to the casino if I.
This is America. Like that. We don't believe in COVID suits. We don't believe in. Nope. We say get out there and die like a human. We don't do that. So he knows he's getting ready. I don't blame him. It's a mess here, sir. You definitely don't want to come. But okay.
Well, and it's so funny because he's talking to himself in the mirror going, "Hi, honey, I'm your Asian prince, Johnny." And it's just so funny to hear him.
Johnny.
Yeah. Do. He's going to the doctor. He goes to the doctor to get information and herbs, Chinese herbs, and shows the doctor a picture of her. And the doctor, she's overweight.
Yeah. It's like, oh, wow. You had to go to med school for that one?
He's going to help her lose weight, and she hasn't asked him to. There's the problem.
Well, she said, but she did say she was okay with it when she was talking to her mom. She said, he's going to help me lose weight. So I think it's something probably, I don't know if she brought up or he brought up, but he seems to be talking about it quite a bit to the point of this doctor.
Ridiculous. Yeah. I mean,
in my doctoring opinion, she's overweight. And you're like, wow.
That's really good. Yeah. I bet she was
really good.
Top of her class. So she
I like how they're
they're
describing us Americans. They eat dessert. Hell yeah, we eat dessert. I eat my dessert and the dessert next to me.
I know. Excuse me. Are you gonna eat all that? There you go. So that was kind of funny, when he's sitting there talking to this doctor. He goes out and gets with the prescription, these herbs.
Yeah.
And how they pack them and stuff, and he walks away. Thank you. I wonder what they are and what they'll do. Anyway.
I don't know what exactly they are, but I
don't either, honey. I don't either.
He said a little big. They have lots of opinions here.
Yes, they do.
But it just looked like, it just looks like good stuff. Maybe you put in kind of like, when you take a supplement, this is the actual stuff that's in the supplements. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're talking about Americans that were obese and we eat too much and we don't cook like they do. Maybe we should. I don't know. But she sent him a full picture. And he mentioned on this exactly, especially her belly. It just made me feel bad for her. I didn't like that.
Yeah. They're really focused on this weight loss thing. And I feel like there's a lot more issues we should be focusing on. Like, what's going to happen to your kids?
I know. And why?
What?
Why can you just leave them? And why are you supporting your parents? I want to know that story. Because at the end of this episode, his parents talk and they say, you know, well, you are supporting us. I don't know if this is such a good idea for you to be going to the United States. And then he's calling her. So I have a feeling he's putting it off for a while.
Could be a cultural thing, maybe. We've seen that in other seasons where or maybe because they're caring for his kids. Maybe that's why. But maybe it's a cultural thing.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. When he was with his friends, his one friend said something idiotic, like something about,
oh my God.
What did he say? She's going to
suffocate you. And I'm thinking, why is it always the dudes that have no room to talk that want to be talking about how a lady looks? This is happening all the time on the internet, on these shows. It's like the people that call me fat on the internet are the fattest people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why don't we just be fat and happy together? Why do we all have to hate on each other?
I know this guy and the other guys just laughed out of talk. No, and he tells them that too. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, shut up, dude. We're all struggling. It's a pannekuchen, you know. Just what do you care about his girlfriend's weight? How does that affect you? I just don't understand it. I was getting pissed at this guy. He thought he was so funny, and I'm like, you're not funny.
He was disgusting. So, he just wants to. He's not sure how he's going to do on the ranch, and the ranch is a big part of her life. And he says he wants to learn to be a redneck cowboy. I'm not sure he knows what that is. So then she puts on. She calls him. She puts
on these like ideas of like caricatures. Like he is a caricature of Americans and she is a caricature of Chinese people and also Japanimation and all kinds of stuff. Like she's just, it's interesting.
And Carolyn Bird, thank you. I like dessert too. Yeah, maybe it is more American. I don't know.
Who knows? There's just that stigma that follows America that we eat too much in our food and stuff that's in our food. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we do. Are we like the fast food capital of the world? I have no idea.
You know, I don't know.
That's what people think. We're just eating kind of bad food. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I'd like to know this guy's marital status if he has one. You know, probably not.
Who, this guy? He don't have a marital status. He's just
he's any girlfriends or anything.
Her pictures and pleasuring himself. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys like, ugh. But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he wants to be a cowboy, a redneck cowboy. And I bust out laughing when I saw that. Hello, everyone. First time here. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Barbara. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I don't... again, this couple is so ridiculous, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Like Coco said, this dude's single AF. He is single AF.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, true story.
Yeah, I think there's a portion. Like we definitely have really large portions and not a lot of portion control. Obviously, there's many people that know how to portion control. But when you go to restaurants and stuff in the US compared to like when I've traveled in Europe and stuff, it is different portions. It's definitely different. Supersize me is the thing. We're like, yeah, let's get a little more. Why not? It's America.
I know. I know. Supersize that. Okay. Let's go to little Mike. Can we go to Mike?
Oh yeah. Little Mike. He was so happy. Let me pull up a picture of him. You start with your Nana notes about him.
Okay. Mike and I'm gonna say her name wrong again. Ximena. Mike meets her at the airport. They hug and they kiss, and they really have a connection. Mm-hmm. She's got stiletto heels on. She's adorable.
Are they stilettos?
Well, anything over an inch to me is a stiletto.
Okay. Got it. All right. So Mike, he's excited. He goes to meet Ximena.
Yes.
And they're, they have this moment where they have a kiss, and he looks like, oh man, like he's
he closes his
finally
eyes
it has happened to me.
And he's so, he tells her he loves her right away. They hug and they kiss, and I don't understand. Like, we're finding out more of what he pays for. Now, if you can't pay your own rent, then who's paying for all those tattoos? Because they're not cheap.
Oh, Nana, he could pay for the tattoos too.
I just didn't think that. Well,
here, let's grab this one. Look how happy he looks.
I know.
I hate that it's probably all gonna come crumbling down, but he looks so happy.
He couldn't wipe the smile off his face. He was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And he's such an innocent.
And she's like, he's nice, he's sweet, but he's a lot shorter than I thought. And she said he looks like a little sweetie.
I know. She is very pretty, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's gorgeous. But I don't know how this is going to work.
I don't either. He's very quiet, and they get into a cab. They're going to go out to dinner. They're going to go out to eat, and they hardly talk when they're eating. It was kind of awkward because he doesn't know Spanish.
Yeah.
And his little internet thing. English. No, and his little internet thing wasn't working at all.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike couldn't wipe the smile off his face. He's very quiet. She said, Mike is a sweetie with his little glasses, is how she said it. He can't get internet service. No, couldn't get his internet service. And what is that thing that he's holding and talking into?
It's like a translator. So he's holding on to this translator, which ends up being useless. So he's like, hello, everyone. I'm so happy to have met you. And then it says, I am happy to be new to the world. Hello, broccoli, or something. You know what I mean? It's such a ridiculous. And the family's just laughing. So they go right from the airport, little talking in the car. Then they go out to eat, still very little talking. They do have a kiss. He's like, oh my God, it was passionate kisses from you. He was so, and then she was like, well, it wasn't much of a kiss. We'll get there. I'm sure we'll kiss more. And Mike's just like, I'm so happy. Then they go to her house, and he gets to sit on the couch he paid for and meet her entire family and talk into his little.
The whole family is there, and he couldn't have gotten more crimson. And one of his sisters said, he looks like a tomato.
It was funny, but he did look a little tomatoey.
Well, I thought it was odd. His dad called while they were in the car, but he didn't take the call. Wonder why. I'm sure his dad was just checking.
Who is that?
And yeah.
Or was it his dad? And he said, I kind of liked that she got a little territorial.
Oh, because he says it's my papa.
Like she was interested.
But he didn't take the call, and I found that odd. He can't.
Poppy.
Mike needs to learn Spanish. Everybody keeps saying that. His translator voice thing is not working. She brings him home to the whole family. I think that was a lot the first day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the boys, they were there, and were they cute or what? Her boys.
So cute. Her sons are adorable. They got their presents, and they got fireman costumes.
I thought that was adorable, in the little car, and they were so excited.
And they said, we really want Mike to be our dad. And I was like, what? Because they've never, Mike said, really had a father figure.
I know. They just had this grandpa who looks too old to be holding hands with this young new wife. I thought he was really cute with the kids until towards bedtime. The little one didn't want to go to sleep, and he has no patience for it. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that? I felt bad about that.
Did he act? I didn't feel like maybe I missed it, but I didn't feel like he acted rude or anything. But he was like, I've waited all these months to, bone your mom, go to bed. But they're kids, and that's not how kids work. And kids are like, no, you can go bone yourself because I've been sleeping in this bed with my mom because she's been sharing the bed with her two sons. And so if you're co-sleeping and then you try to break that co-sleeping up, it's going to be hard for these little ones to adjust. And that's exactly what happened with the little firefighter. He was like, sorry, buddy, you're going to have to go to bed.
I know. He just thinks, not being around kids, I'm sure he thought, okay, I'm going to get him ready for bed, put him to bed, and that's it. No, that's not it. They're up 3-4 times. So I think that surprised him. I don't think he had the patience for it. Because you can hear.
Well, Barbara, she agrees with you, and not paid by anyone said, wasn't it sad when one of her sons said, Mike is the nicest of all boyfriends she introduced us? Oh,
that's what's really sad. I just felt bad for the kids. You want to bring these kids into the world, and we know where one of their dads is, in jail. And I think towards the end of this episode, she's talking to him, and I think she's kind of telling him about this jailbird that she got impregnated with, and he is not a happy camper.
No, he's probably like, oh, so you went to the jail to get knocked up? Huh. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Who does that?
Well, she does.
She does.
She's love makes you do the wacky, Nana.
Oh, honey, but you see these little kids and all they want.
I know.
She's looking for a family for them. Well, I don't know. I think she's just using Mike, and I hope Mike doesn't get hurt on this deal, but I have a feeling he's going to. And the idea of just taking the kids and coming to the U.S., that's going to be a shock to them. And then living with grandpa and dad, grandpa and great-grandpa. Oh, I don't know.
And they're going to have to leave their family there. So it's, it's not good. But she did say she was hoping that he's good in bed. And I'm going to guess that he's going to have a similar issue as to what, what's his face did when we get to him and the nurse practitioner, where he's going to, it's going to be a quick ride there, Ximena. Quick ride.
Oh, yes. Jamie B. They showed him running away from her on a preview for the season.
Well, she's got the secret. So is the secret just, I got impregnated? Does he not know that one of the kids she got pregnant with in jail? Or is the secret that something else having to do with him?
Well, I don't think he knows that there's two different dads. I just don't think he knows that. Oh my God. Jamie B said, don't judge me. He got pregnant in jail. Okay.
Yeah, Jamie B has had all the kids. He keeps getting pregnant.
Oh my God.
Haru said, I think she might be pregnant again.
Oh, Haru, could that be it?
Oh my God.
There's
Mikey,
it'd have to
you
be
better get a second job.
Oh, if she's pregnant again, Mike, you have to run back home.
He's not good. He'll run away and he'll come back. He'll go, yeah. He's the type that would bring 3 people's kids, I feel like.
Oh, these little ones, they need.
Oh, well, we'll see. We don't know what the secret is, Nana. We don't know.
Oh, my God.
As of now,
you're right. Oh, my God.
I know. Oh, my God.
I never even thought of that.
I know.
Oh, honey, I don't.
I hope you're wrong, too, but it does. I don't know. But then all those tattoos are going to get stretched out. So that sucks.
I know, but that one looks like an eagle. It'll be a big eagle.
Big eagle.
Big eagle.
So they had their, moment. I don't know. Did we see if they were able to consummate the relationship, or was it just left on?
It was kind of left on hold.
So happy.
Yeah, look at him. He's just so excited. And I wonder where he is there. Notes? I don't have anything for them. I feel bad for Mike. I do. He wants this so bad.
He does want it really bad. He says he loves her. She's even saying she loves him. But this isn't a good start when we're starting, obviously, a lot of the 90-day couples on secrets, and they have a secret, and she seems to be in love with the guy in jail. And she just wants to have a good family, but she also wants a good lay, but she also isn't that attracted to him, but she does think he's a sweetie, and her dad's like, it's not going to work. You have to find a teenager like I did, because I feel like her dad married a teenager, because why is her stepmom 17?
12 years old. Okay. Yeah.
It's so
17.
sick. It's so
sick. It's sad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's next, Nana? Who's next on your list?
Next is Alina and Caleb. I don't like him.
I don't think many people like him.
From Chandler, Arizona. Chat. Oh my God. Who likes this guy? You know, he's trying to be such a hipster, and he's got crap on his hat that he could have just kind of dusted it off. His hair is greasy. Really? and that scarf, I can just smell the cat pee. Maybe it's just me. Am I right? Seneca, you do not love Caleb. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody can. He is a complete jerk. He is just so focused on himself. He brings her Turkish coffee in the morning. He doesn't kiss her. He slept with her in bed, but nothing happened.
Because she went to wash her face for 10 minutes. And it's like the dude has never traveled before. He's like, how would you feel later in the episode, when he's talking to her friend, he says, well, how would you feel if, you're flying for 20 hours, haven't slept in 2 days? Well, why haven't you slept in 2 days? You're only flying for 20 hours. Like, I don't understand the math on that. And then she was washing her face for 10 minutes. That's a long time. So he fell asleep by the time she came back out for sexy time. Also, what if she needed help in the bed or something? Because he didn't get any of the, room that had any of the stuff that could help her do her daily tasks and stuff.
Oh, I have no love for Caleb at all. And I think he is awful. Mm-hmm. She tells him she washed her face and that they should have been cuddling when she came back into bed. Let's see. What did I write here? He's a pompous ass and I'm not impressed.
Is that in your notes?
Yes.
Holy shit, Nana.
She says it's fun to touch him. I want to touch more. Because he kind of cradles. Yeah, he kind of cradles her.
Mm-hmm.
He says, well, just when they're just starting to cuddle a little, he goes, well, I'm going to get up. I got some gifts. This is where I keep my gifts. And he opens up this suitcase and comes out with this tumbleweed necklace. So she says, a tumbleweed necklace, is that something that people throw out? He says, no, this is what's the word? Eco-friendly necklace that they make tumbleweeds.
They call it like it's recycled, but it's upscaled or up something like a recycled thing.
Yeah, he calls it a eco-friendly necklace.
Yeah, he's really in tune with the earth, and when they're in the mosque or the church, he's just like, can you just feel that in your bones, man? I feel it. And you're like, okay, calm down, Chandler. No.
I love Elijah. Love that guy. He cares about her. This guy certainly doesn't.
What are you talking about? He bought a backpack to put her in to carry her up South Mountain and Camelback Mountain in Arizona. Clearly, he cares about her. He got a baby Bjorn for her.
Some of the people in Pillow Talk and that thought this was okay. I don't think this is okay. Do you? Because the way he said it, I work out a lot. You don't. Could you be like on your wheelchair going up the mountains? Could you do that? I mean, he just is so demeaning. He's just demeaning.
Well, he worked out. He's very strong. Upcycled. Thank you, Nikki. It's called Upcycled. He worked out. He told Elijah, I work out, bro. Don't tell me how to lift a wheelchair up the stairs. Okay, what are you saying? She's heavy? You saying she's heavy? Don't you tell me. And you can't tell him nothing. He's 28 from Arizona. He's got long hair. He washes sometimes. He knows it all. Okay, he got a baby Bjorn to put his girlfriend in that he doesn't even like, to take her up the mountain, because he goes, well, you would hike if you could, right? Well, I'm sure she'd do a lot of things if she could. Caleb, thanks for reminding her what she's not able to do.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for her. You know, I don't think he realized just how much help she would need. Caveman vibes. Yes, Morris, I totally agree. So he works out a lot. Big deal. Elijah and Cable. Cable.
His new name is Cable, Nana. Damn, Cable.
Did I write that? No, Caleb.
Damn it, Caleb.
I think.
AKA Cable.
Hey, Cable. And
everybody loves Elijah.
Well, he cares about her. You can tell.
He said it. He goes, I care about her, want to make sure she's being taken care of. And here's the thing. Caleb can get as mad as he wants or annoyed, but Alina invited her friends there. And if she hadn't had Kayla or hadn't had Elijah there, then she wouldn't have been able to even get into, you know, her hotel room and all that stuff. So she needed someone to travel with her. And her mom and dad wanted someone to protect her and look out for her because, you know, this is a different world than Caleb's used to. And I can see why he's getting a little annoyed with being asked all the questions, because okay to have one friend there, but now it looks like next week she got a whole other friend that's going to show up and be like, hey, don't you love her? Well, Alina, why don't you ask him that stuff? You know, you don't need your friends to be asking him how the future is, but it sounds like Alina just is really bad at picking dudes.
Oh, God, yes. Let's see. Elijah and Caleb, they don't get along. I can see why. Caleb tells him he's stunning. What?
It was weird. I think he was like being weirdly sarcastic because he's like, oh, here's what I think Caleb meant. Okay, I'm going to tell you right what I think Caleb meant, because Caleb is this kind of guy. I've dated a guy like Caleb. I know what he's saying here. In that moment, he's thinking, because remember, he was worried the first time he came in the room and he heard that Elijah slept there. And so he was like, oh shit. And he was checking the sheets. Remember, he was looking for jizzies. So now I think he's like, oh, you're not handsome like I thought you would be. Something like that. Like you're more like alternative looking or something. Do you know what I mean? I think it's like, oh yeah, that's not what I was expecting. So maybe you're a little more quirky or a little more. I didn't have to worry. I didn't have to check the sheets for jizzies. You know, I think that's what he meant. I think it was a put down. So he was like, oh no, you're stunning.
That was such.
I think it was like an emasculating type thing.
That was such a stab. Yes.
Yeah. It was strange. It was strange, Nana. Don't lose us in the comments, Nana.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can see it. You can see it.
Nana notes are making sense.
Tara, though, says, wait till Cable finds out she was living with her last boyfriend until very recently.
That's the thing. Alina, you're lying too. Like Caleb might be acting like a little dick because he's immature. And he might be just like, this will be cool to try, but you're lying as well. And then you got all your friends there, you know, to kind of co-sign your lie. It's just weird. It's super weird.
I just don't like him, and I wish her and Elijah would get together, but I don't think it's that type of relationship.
No, I don't.
Caleb tells him he's stunning. After dinner, Elijah takes off because he says, so what are you going to be doing tonight? You know, he's just so brass and crass, and Cable, you're not all it. Okay, you really aren't.
You're not all it. Some people say all that. Nana says you're not all it.
You're not all it.
Oh, you know.
Whatever that is.
Are you sure? He has a lot of accessories. So I feel like, Nana, you know, back in your days, you would hit it.
Stop it. Ish.
This is your type, Nana. No. A little earring, little glasses, little scarf. Look at matching.
Hyde from 70s show. That would be my type. So, okay.
He is Hyde from that 70s show, Nana.
He is not.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
Okay.
No, he's not.
He accessorizes like...
Hyde didn't have to accessorize. He wore t-shirts with bands on them. He was cool.
He had glasses.
Cable he had a Thank you, not paid
wristband.
by anyone.
He had accessories. Yes.
Yeah, at least Ann Strickland saying, at least Cable takes showers and takes off his hat. Well, there's a lot to be said by that.
Yeah.
But from what his hair looked like, he could keep that hat on.
It's a situation same situation as Andrew. Remember Andrew from a couple seasons ago?
Oh, yes.
he had that long hair. Guys, if you're gonna have the long hair, you gotta discover dry shampoo. You just have to, because you're gonna have days you wake up, it's gonna be a little greasy, a little oily. You gotta dry shampoo that shit, okay? You can't be like, oh, look at these luscious locks and have them look wet, and it's not wet from a wash, it's wet from your oils, okay?
Yeah,
So,
but he did take a shower, so that was good.
yeah, he did take a shower, and they went and they toured the city. They had awkward talks with Elijah. Elijah finally left, but before he left, Caleb made another decision to be like, I'm going to go check out the upstairs of this church. And then they went up and looked upstairs, and he's like, you want to come? And she's like, no. And then he had this weird moment where he was like, do you feel that, man? It's like, I feel it. And Elijah's like, I don't feel anything but annoyed. He's like, but I feel like one with the earth. Have you ever been to Sedona? Bro, you gotta go. That's where I got these leggings, aka jeggings, aka wrestling pants, whatever he was wearing. He had some LuLaRoe pants on, and
they were
was
awful.
A lot.
They were awful.
It was his yoga pants. So he was doing downward dog, and Elijah was judging him, and it was just a bad situation. And then they go back to the room, and finally Elijah leaves. And then we have a situation. They're having drinks. So he screwed up when they were having drinks too, because he took a sip before he cheers. And this is another moment for Alina and Caleb to be like, oh my God, these Americans and this American. And my thing is, Alina is annoyed, and she's almost egging her friend on Elijah.
Oh,
she's
see,
Elijah
I didn't
in a
see it
bad
that way.
position. Yeah, because she was like, when he said, because she said, do a toast. He's like, to my best friend, introducing me to her best friend. And then she's like, best friend, huh? It's like, just tell him you want more. You want to know what time it is. So then they have this awkward moment. She gives all these looks. They have a couple drinks, and he has a couple lemon drops, and then they head back to the hotel room, and then he throws her around like a literal doll, and she's like, oh, and they start kissing, and we just have to guess that they might have sealed the deal, right?
I'm assuming they did. I didn't like when he just grabbed her and threw her up on top, because she did look like a little doll.
He did. He kind of just, it's like, I don't know if it seems like that's kind of, I mean, she did want intimacy with him. She did like the idea of the backpack. So it might have been, she does like how strong he is. So maybe that's a turn on to her. But to me, it was.
Oh, I don't think so.
Kind of weird.
I find it very odd.
Their whole hookup was very weird. Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't like him. And out of the idea of Steven with a V or whatever, that's hard. Which one's worse?
Caleb or Steven with a V? Steven with a V for sure.
You think?
He's the worst. Oh my God, he's the worst, Nana. This guy hasn't even done remotely as much as Steven with a V. Steven with a V was a whole hypocrite, liar, user, cheater, saying you can't have rosé, but I can bang all the ladies. That's in the Book of Mormon. And we were like, what? Steven with a V? No.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Right. How soon we forget. Yeah,
he was doing the toss you on the bed thing, and she was just like, oh, okay. And then they just started kissing, but it just didn't look. It just looked forced almost, because now there's been this whole conversation with her friends. Like, you didn't even kiss her yet.
I know. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I just don't think that he is not the one for her. That's for sure.
No, she's not good at picking her dudes.
No.
I don't know what she sees in them. Just because they've been talking for 13 years online, who cares? That's just weird to me.
I didn't. Oh.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Should we go to Kimberly?
Oh my God, yes, please. Because Kimberly was having all the attitude, and she was like, I will turn this table over. I did not wear my peekaboo shirt to Tunisia, or where are they? Tanzania. For nothing, okay?
That was so bad.
My peekaboo cold shoulder shirt, and I am here. I am a super fan in training to be his girlfriend. This lady, Chell was watching it with me, and he goes, Soldier Boy's the worst. He's the worst. Chell does not like Soldier Boy, but I'm thinking this lady kind of knows what she's getting into too, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, she truly does. Look at her.
She's old enough to know.
You don't talk like that. When you're 50 years old, you don't say, how did she say it? I don't play like that. Really?
Yeah, she was like, I will throw the table up. It's like, Kimberly, nobody is afraid of you.
No. And that shirt is god awful, and the color's god awful, and stop
What are
it.
you talking about? She's got the cold shoulder on 2 sides, Nana.
It's so bad.
She got that on the Kohl's clearance because I've seen it there. So he's getting PS5s and she's shopping Kohl's clearance, and we love a Kohl's. You know what I mean?
I
But they got
love
better
my
stuff than that.
Kohl's. I love
You
my
should head
Kohl's.
over to Vera Wang, Lauren Conrad section, stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's always angry.
Mm-hmm. She's always angry.
She is always angry.
Well, when she's not angry, her feet are swollen. I'm thinking, Kim, can we get some compression socks on these flights, Kim?
What did she say? The price of beauty? I about spit out my pop. Let me tell you, the price of beauty. Oh, honey. I mean, my legs look that good, and that ain't saying anything.
She was like, I got to get it in my booty and my boobs, but just some compression socks. That's it, honey. That's all. It'll help. I'm telling you, it's rough as we get older and we fly and stuff swells up and all that. But Kimberly, come on. So she's in the ice, and now she's going to go meet up with Usman, aka Soldier Boy again. What else you got in your notes, Nana?
All right, here's more. Kim is soaking her feet in the ice water. Her feet have been swollen for 2 days. She meets up with Usman and his 2 buddies. One of them is a manager. The other one is just a friend. And Usman's manager is telling her about this woman that wants to meet Usman and can help him in his career. She's not buying it. Is it a date? Is it a date? Is it a date? No, it's not a date, the manager said. And the other friend says, well, kind of like a date. That guy, she does not like him. I can't remember his name.
She's not holding Usman accountable at all. It's his friends. His friends are doing this. They're setting me up. No, Usman is setting you up. Did you not watch his previous season with baby girl Lisa? Baby girl, I'll be there for you. That's still a banger, though. But I mean, this is the woman he's going to meet. And so, I mean, she's gorgeous. Look. She's talented. They're around the same, but she wouldn't even be interested in Usman anyways. She wouldn't.
Oh my gosh, no. They go out to dinner and they're being seated at a table. And this is Usman and Kimberly. And
Kimberly.
Did you see the shoes she was wearing? It almost looked like bedroom slippers with sparkles on them.
No, I just noticed that this is like going out to eat with your mom, and you're like, God, mom, like you want to go out and party with your friends, and your mom's like, we got to have a nice dinner together first. You're going to go out to eat with me. And you're like, oh, you're just on your phone the whole time.
And he
was.
This
is nice. And she's asking him questions. And it was literally like her son, who is pissed off, going out to dinner with her.
He does not want to be questioned about all of this. I don't even know her. I have not met her, he said. And then in she walks, and she's stunning. She's gorgeous.
Next level stunning. And he's kind to Kimberly, who's giving her the up and down, 1s and 2s. It's like, Kimberly, this is a musical artist, a woman who's not going to be interested in Soldier Boy. Do you see how Soldier Boy is only getting the baby girl Lisas and the Kimberlys?
Hello.
That's what's happening. But I hate that when women are all catty to the other woman, like, who are you, B? It's like, last she heard, it was like, hey, they're filming this TV show, this rapper guy. Oh, yeah, it can be a little exposure for you. Okay, I'll meet up. She's not trying to bang your dude. No one's trying to bang your dude, except for baby girl Lisa's. If you see another lady with a bad perm and Kohl's clearance on, that's who you need to mean mug, not a beauty queen like she was. You know what I mean? That's who she needs to.
Rosa Ree is her name. Thank you, Tracy. Rosa Ree. And she knew what to do. She complimented Kim.
Yeah, but she was like, oh, beautiful, what are you doing here? And then she's like, oh, wifey. And she's like, girl, yeah, that's what Kimberly was like, I don't know. And then Usman brings up marriage, and Kimberly did that thing that she does where she pretends, where she's like, oh my God, what are you talking about? It's so crazy. Like, you're bringing up marriage. I would never. Oh my God, stop. Like she did in the room, where it's like, yes, that's what you want.
Bad.
It's so cringeworthy. She's like, I can't believe he brought up marriage. Oh my God, it's so crazy. You guys, who's thinking about marriage? I only like left my sick mother, flew all the way to another continent for a guy who's like, bring me a PS5 and a MacBook Pro, and maybe possibly we could be something, or you can just be my biggest fan. Like, why is he pushing this? Like, oh
that's
my God, it's
exactly,
not even me.
honey, that's exactly it. You got it. He
It's
kissed
so
the
crazy.
PS5 or the laptop, but hasn't kissed her. Okay.
This
potential
is
wifey.
Oh,
she's just so full of herself, and there's no reason, honey. There's no reason. He's not interested in you. Can't you see that? He likes your gifts.
Yeah. She likes as a sugar mama, but as far as like
that'd be about it.
No, because by now he would have, you guys would be dating, something would be happening. I mean, all you had to do is watch a previous season to know that this is Usman. I don't really get why they brought Usman back.
I don't either. If she sees flirty is what she was saying at the table, she's going to get up and flip the table. That was ridiculous. 50-year-olds shouldn't use this type of slang. It just doesn't. Look at that. Oh my God.
You don't think she should be saying she's going to kick some ass for her man that's not technically her man, but might one day be her man if he decides she gets to be upgraded from fan to girlfriend to possibly wifey if he gets the PS6?
A potential
wifey. But I loved how Rosa Ree, is that her name? How she
Rosa Ree. Oh, she did. Oh, she was good.
She's a professional. She was like, okay, I'm reading the room. I see that this lady's highly insecure. She's mean mugging me.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to kiss her ass a little bit. It only took a little bit of just respect. But definitely Kimberly was not giving Rosa Ree the respect she deserved, because she
not at all.
How do you know she's here to, like, just because she's a beautiful woman doesn't mean she wants your dude?
No.
No.
And she doesn't. Do we have them sitting at the table? Do we have a shot of them sitting at the table with those shoes? Those shoes
I didn't
were
see her
okay.
Shoes. Let me try to pull it
honey,
up.
It is so bad. It is so bad. And she's kind of like half in them, half out of them, so that ice cold water didn't work.
Oh, she probably couldn't maybe get her feet in her regular shoes or something.
That's what this looks like. I just thought, oh my God.
Let me try to find it.
Okay.
Here for you. All right, what do you got?
I was just looking to see what you had. But anyway, I think these two are kind of interesting. I don't even know why, but I love to see Kimberly's, what she's bringing to the table. And all she's bringing to the table are more gifts. Okay,
hold on. Let me try to find her.
This certainly is not, this one is not going to work.
Which one?
This couple. This couple is just not,
What are you talking about,
Soja boy. No.
And what do you mean? Usman and Kimberly are not going to be a forever thing?
Oh my God. She is just so, she's just so rude to his friends and things. But look at that face on Rosa Ree, how beautiful she is. And look at that. Hello. She just
potential. Okay, so here's the potential. Now, where's these shoes? Where am I going to find these shoes? So that's when she went
over.
As
they first come in and are seated.
Okay.
They showed her shoes.
Look
and
at
the guy was
Kimberly.
I know.
It's like, Kim, this is what happens when you date your son, bro. This is what happens. Okay, let's see if I get. Okay, so we got these two.
It was just so funny.
Shoes. Nana really wants to see.
Maybe they just look like little slides or something. They look like slippers. Kimberly.
Okay, I'm about to meet Rosa Ree. Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Well,
she's something else.
I'll get a
That's okay.
Copyright. Anyways, they're bad shoes, Nana says. They're very, very bad shoes. So we'll continue. She's still working to be a potential. And now I'm going to go to Nana's favorite couple out of everyone here. Nana, do you want to know who your favorite couple is?
I know you're going to say you. Jasmine.
Don't guess. Don't guess.
Maybe I guessed wrong.
This is Nana's favorite couple. Jasmine and
there they are, Jasmine and Gino.
Ooh, hot. That's hot. Doesn't that make you just want to so hot?
Oh God, he's still got
So
that
hot.
damn hat on. He's
Oh, how
awkward.
hot.
They do
Look
have
at that arm
sex
hair.
together. I know.
Oh, not only do they have sex, Nana, he is what did she say? Savage. He's a savage garden. Oh my God.
Well, it's because it's been so long for him. You know, I mean, at least he wasn't like, okay, let's go. Hamza, who came too quickly. I guess he was.
She would lie. She would lie for him. I feel like she would at this point. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're a sex god, but your wife is an idiot. Your ex-wife is an idiot.
Stupid.
Put some Panamanian magnets." He's like, we're gonna redecorate your apartment, and so, or your house or townhome or whatever it is. So we're gonna put some magnets on your fridge. It's like, that's not much redecorating.
I know. She just
traveled the world. Gino does laugh like a serial killer.
every time he laughs, it's like, oh God.
I bet he laughs when he ejaculates. That's just what I see.
Ouch.
From him. No, he's like, that was fun, right? And she's like, yeah, baby, that was so fun. She said he's a good kisser. She says he's a beast savage in bed. She said he lasted a long time. He said, I didn't even need that blue pill. I just needed that blue nightie. Like, that's it.
Oh, God. Some of the stuff. Oh, my God. They interviewed Gino, and he said she blew me away, and then he got the giggles. Wasn't that awkward?
And they're like, why are you laughing? I'm like, because he just did a blowjob joke. He just did a blowjob joke. He's like, she put her mouth on my wiener. Gino likey. Gino likey. That's Gino.
Oh, he's just pitiful.
I am entertained by this couple. They're so weird. I am entertained by them.
He took his hat off when the lights went off, she said, but she didn't get to see his bald head, but she felt it. How creepy is that? That's creepy.
What if he brought a watermelon to bed or something, and he was like, this is my head. Something else, like a fake head. I feel like
maybe like a little muskmelon or something. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe it's like the Twilight Zone or some shit, and he's got, I don't know, maybe his head opens up. Like maybe he is some kind of like sentient being. I don't know. I just watched The Matrix 4. So maybe there's some kind of alien invasion. There's a growth. Maybe he has an unborn twin on his head.
What is it?
Or a born twin.
Honey, is it going to be like a little cone head? What is it that he doesn't want to show? Now, there's one part in here where he's wearing a cute hat and it's white. Did you see that one? It's a cute hat, and it says something about, where are they? Panama? Are they in Panama?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're in Panama.
And it's a cute hat on them. Wear that one. Forget these little baseball caps that are too small for you.
He can't lay down in that hat because it's got a brim all the way around.
Oh, it does. That's right.
And there's not enough room for the twin that's growing out of his head. I swear it's got to be something pretty bad that he's...
Look at him. He's just, that's the hat. Does it say Panama on the top there? It's a cute hat. Mm-hmm. I like it. That looks cute on him, but I suppose. And she just always wears very sexy outfits.
Even to walk around the town to pick out magnets.
Did you see that lime green dress? Oh my God.
Yeah.
One turn and she was out of that dress.
I think it was like a shorts outfit, like an all-in-one jumper, but they're short. Okay. Yeah, I think so.
But her boobs, I mean, on the side, I mean, they were coming out.
The camera guy was showing nonstop side boob because me and Chell were watching together, and Chell goes, they keep zooming in on her side boob. They were totally doing that.
That's exactly what they were doing. He took his hat off when the lights went off. Oh, that's so romantic. And then when they went to that souvenir store, she doesn't want his house to look like the last girlfriend. Everything from Brazil. She wants to decorate. If she's coming to America, she's going to decorate his house. Really? Okay.
Oh, it's crazy. Keep going, Nana.
Looks like a serial killer in that hat. I like the hat. I like the hat. That one, not this one right here. If you don't need, he finally stood up to her. We see that every once in a while. You don't need to call her stupid. What did you say to me? Well, you just don't need to call her stupid. She's just one of my exes. One of my exes?
Or she's just my ex-wife, I think he said.
He said one of my exes.
Live in Texas?
I mean, how can the man get 2 exes and then her? Really? What's wrong with this world?
Because he gives his money away, Nana. Tara says maybe he has a tattoo of his ex-wife on his head. I think that's the best guess next to his twin brother is growing out of his head.
Tara, I think you're right, honey. I think you're right.
Yeah. And he said, and then she's going to change it. She's going to be like, stupid ex-wife. Because they showed a picture, but she was blurred out, his Brazilian ex-wife. And it's just like, Jasmine, you're 34, bro. You got nice boobers that maybe he paid for, nice lippies that he paid for. You got, you know, you don't have to be calling the ex stupid. It's his ex. However, it's going to be quite the day when he has to share with Jasmine that he's still talking to his ex.
I know. It seems like maybe he has a friendly relationship with her. But if this Jasmine ever gets to the United States, they will not have a friendly relationship anymore. And I hope she doesn't get to the United States. Keep her there. She should take
him to church service, and he'll have to take the hat off. We want to meet your twin brother, right? Chick Benny, I want to meet his twin brother too, because maybe Jasmine, you know, spoiler alert, Jasmine falls more in love with the twin brother growing out of his head than she does with him. That would be such a great plot in the 90-day. I mean, we've got covens, we got, you know, twin brothers growing out of heads. I mean,
I didn't even know what a coven was.
Oh, they're awesome. They're amazing. I'm so excited for Ella's coven. I hope they do all the spells. That's how her house got painted purple. They did a painting spell.
Honey, it's so bad.
It's really good.
That purple. Really no, it's so bad. There's a baby foot growing out of his head. That's just gross, you guys. I think about that. Yeah. It's just like, ooh.
But that stuff happens, Nana. Okay. You love watching Dr. Pimple Popper, but you can't think of something else growing out of someone's head?
No, because she's getting rid of this stuff. How are you going to get rid of a twin growing out of his head? You know?
Well, I'm telling you, this is going to be plot twist. She falls in love with the twin growing out of his head. And she's like, oh, I like him.
Whoever said the tattoo, that was smart. I think we might have a tattoo up there.
Yes. Show your head. Show your head. Just like, show your face. Show your head. Maybe he's the real Avatar. I don't know.
I don't know what does that mean? Is Avatar?
Don't even ask.
All right. It's one of those. She says, we're going to forget about the ghost of the past. And he goes, yes. All right. We don't even know her past. Come on.
Ooh.
She's just onto him and raising him up like he's some god. And
she's got kids?
Oh, wait a minute.
Doesn't she? Does she have kids?
Where does she talk? Where does she talk about the kids, and where are the kids?
Is it in your notes, Nana?
No, that's what I'm saying. Where are these kids?
They're in his hat. They're in his hat. Oh no! Show your kids. Show your kids.
Oh my God, that's too funny. So, I think he's gonna finally stand up to her in the next episode, and she's gonna just do damage to him. Oh, so I think that's what's going to happen.
Oh, well, there's a guy that's there. Who's that guy that's like, yeah, she gets upset. It's like, you didn't need a guy to tell you that. You could clearly see it. She's got upset with you over tipping the server.
Does she? Yeah, look at Nene girl. Thank you. I know. I'm so sorry. But does she have a BBL like Nana at the gym?
Thank you, Nene girl.
Nene girl. Thank you. What is the BBL?
Nana, we just talked about this last episode. We did an Ask Nana.
Oh, that's BBL. Right. Oh, sure.
Oh,
sure.
My God.
Oh, my God. Well, that was a while ago. That was
Friday. It's Monday. Do you remember what a BBL is? All right. Then we got to do an Ask Nana yet again, just in case. So here we go. Yes. Good job, Nana. Good
Thanks.
Job.
Ooh, I'm ready for Jeopardy. Okay, Joleen, what is a pussy?
All right, Nana.
I'm looking back at my notes.
You don't remember?
Isn't that horrible? See, this
Remember,
is what happens.
Larissa has one, and it has to do with below your waist. And it has to do with his ex-wife. There's a hint with his ex-wife, below your waist. And you raise me up so I can sit higher on chairs. You raise me up.
Oh, something about a booty.
Yup, Brazilian butt lift. You raise me up.
Why?
So I can sit on my chair higher.
Honey, that was just last Friday. See what happens? Linda and I were just talking about this today. We could never go back and do the job we used to do because our train of thought doesn't work like that.
Write that down. Brazilian butt lift.
Okay, hang on. I'm with you.
It's going to come in handy with trivia. DGF, thank you for the super sticker. And thank you, Nini Girl, for the super chat. And yes, Taylor, I always have a song. Okay, so that's pretty much what happened with these fools. Okay.
I know, but I do. There's something about these two that I like, and I'm
entertained by this whole cast right now. I really like this season. It's silly, it's weird, but it's so much better than what we just watched the other way. The other way sucked. This season, I'm actually looking forward to watching these episodes. You know?
I do like these people. I'll give you that. I do like these people. And I
You're gonna like them. They're just entertaining.
I like not liking Cable. Becktown says, let's ask her again this Friday. That's hurtful. But I got it written down. I got it written down now. So let's go to, and I just feel bad for these two. Memphis and Hamza.
Okay, Memphis and Hamza.
Now, Hamza is 28. Memphis is 34. She just looks bored to tears. I don't know what she expected.
They can't communicate to each other again. It's another couple that can't communicate.
Oh, honey, all he calls her is baby, baby, baby. Maybe
sexy time, baby.
Sexy time, baby. And she's
sexy time.
Explaining to him that she has to have sexy time before they tie the knot.
Would you marry someone before having sexy time with them, Nana? No,
I don't think so. No, that would be a no.
No, but not knowing what you know now. Like, it's like, you're older. She's had a couple guys. She's not gonna, you're just not gonna. Sex is an important part of relationships and marriages. It's not the only part, but it is an important part. And that's crazy. What she's doing is crazy already. She's a nurse practitioner.
I know.
It's crazy, baby.
It's just crazy, baby. And his mom told him not to sleep before marriage. And he finally does tell her, no, you won't be sleeping in my bed. There's someplace else you'll be sleeping. They get out of, even just getting into the car. How are we going to get there? And he wasn't understanding. Are you going to drive? And he goes something like, yeah. Oh, you have a car? No, my friend is coming to get us. I mean, it was a total disconnect. Does she even know he doesn't drive? I mean,
there's anything. All they know is sexy time, baby, sexy time, sexy baby, me, sexy baby, me, sexy time, baby, me. That's all I hear them say.
And she's a darling girl. And when she first meets mom, they get there, she meets mom and the sister. They seem very welcoming.
So sweet.
Oh, I thought so
really
too.
Excited.
They were very welcoming. Mom looks very young.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Very young.
And again, there's no communication too much.
The sister was so cute.
I thought she was just darling. And they were explaining where she's going to be sleeping. And then we come to find out. And then she said, we have to have respect for your mom. That's the last we see.
Don't bone in your mom's house when she says no. And then what do? They boned in mom's house.
They did. She comes to the door like she always does, the mom, to wake him up or wake somebody up. I don't know who she expected to find there. but
She
they
knew he was supposed to be on the couch. She walked past the couch he wasn't on, and then she's like,
yeah.
She was almost going to open that door, and I was like, no, don't do it. Gross. Oh, God. She's going to walk in on
She
it.
is just disgusted.
no.
She is disgusted by this, and I don't blame her.
He says, everything good? Like, ça va? And she's like, ça va.
And then she goes out in the kitchen, and she slams her hand on the counter. Who did that remind you of?
You. Nana was a slammer. She was like, oh, hell no, these damn kids.
I slam cupboards like my mom used to. She'd get mad. She'd slam cupboards.
It
got everybody's attention.
Where the pills were. Okay, we need to get the coven together. So this is when we need the coven. We need to get the coven together, and they need to do a memory erasing spell on Hamza's mom so that they can go back, so she doesn't remember that what she told them not to do, they did. That she basically, he's in the bed, so he slept there and slept with her. So coven, hail to the powers of the purple house. Make Hamza's mother not remember. Make Hamza go directly to the couch. Do not pass go. Do not collect any pussy. Go. So I think that's what needs to happen. They need to hail to the watchtowers of the purple house.
Honey, he would have been better off on the couch because she comes and tells him that he comes too fast.
Yep.
And early ejaculation.
Yep.
And he's not understanding what she meant, or he's pretending he doesn't. I think he's just pretending.
He's like, excuse me? And she's like, your dick go quickie. Dicky quickie. No likey. And he's like, what? Your dicky.
Not understanding.
Happy. Me, Lady Maddie. Me, Kitty, mad. Your dicky happy. Not equal. Like the way she has to talk. You see this with these couples. Well, she'll be like,
sad.
Me sad. He's like,
me sad too.
I wonder why she would have said that on camera.
Thank you. Call him a savage. They seem to like that.
Right.
But like Jovi said, maybe he's either a virgin or he's really held out for a long time. Maybe.
Yeah, because Jovi was like, maybe he's been, like faithful to her. Your dicky too quickie.
I highly doubt that.
I
just thought that was an odd thing.
No sexy time. That's what she told him. No sexy time. That was not sexy time. Too quickie. She said, you jizzy too quickie. And so then again, we need the coven. Hail to the watchtowers of the purple house. Let Hamza last longer than a 1 minute man. I don't want no 1 minute man. Here we go. Let's hail all to the watchtower of the purple house. We don't want no 1 minute man. Eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shriveled little short dick. Don't want for Memphis. So that's like, they could do a little spell. I'm telling you, this coven, they're not utilizing them enough. I would be utilizing this coven. Every scene, I'd be like, let's hail to the watchtowers of the purple house and get that dicky less quickie. Do something.
Honey, it is candles. You said they were candles. I thought they were tumblers.
Nana, they're witches. What do you think witches is got a bunch of tumblers of Mountain Dew sitting around or what?
I did. I thought that, like I said, I thought it was a Tupperware party. They look like tumblers I used to have. Drinking tumblers. Oh, well.
Candles. Yeah, they probably got sage. Great. They got the very basic coven things. You got a little bit of sage. You got coven. You got some kind of, water thing. You got a little potion that you got together in the kitchen.
I just don't know. I just found this odd. I didn't understand what they were doing. I don't watch those kind of scary shows. To me, this is scary. RT saying premarital sex is not looked upon favorable. I'm the Arab nations. So very possibly he was a virgin. Oh.
Maybe.
Oh,
and if that's the case, you just lost your virginity against your mother's wishes in the bedroom. She told you not to.
I just
to a woman who you've been sexting with for months, who was just like, I can't wait. I just can't wait to be king. And then he was just like, oh.
Memphis was just really good about it when she said, Let's honor your mother's wishes. And I thought, oh, good for you. You know, good for you, Memphis. And then it shows them in bed together. It's like, oh, so much for that. Okay.
They gotta, again, you gotta hail to the watchtowers of the Purple House, and you gotta take that night back so that Hamza can practice. You know, maybe
Oh
get
my
him, like, one
God,
of those
please, please.
pocket things or something. He can practice, or you can tell her he's a virgin, because it is interesting though. As I understand, you know, the cultural, you know, there's a lot of people that don't believe in premarital sex. However, I would think though, in his mom's current situation, I would still have respected her wishes, but I wouldn't think she would be as mad knowing how stigmatized she's been now for being divorced. So maybe she would, maybe she's just like mad because she knows how poorly she's treated for being divorced. So now she's like, oh, and he just broke, you know, a rule.
Right.
So great.
But I think, you know, in my generation, I think that's why we got married earlier.
So you could do it.
Yeah. Just because, you know, you run out of places.
Which is why a lot of people, you know, are divorced now, because then you did it and you're like, should have tried. You gotta try before you buy.
I'm not saying we didn't try
Costco.
it. I'm just saying that it just was. I'm just saying that we got married sooner because it was just starting where people were going to start living together. You know, it wasn't a normalcy.
Wasn't this before, when you were, you know, getting married? It was before they knew women could have organisms. You know,
I heard about
they didn't think sex was for women. They didn't even. I don't think we didn't start thinking sex was for women until, I think, Y2K. That's what Y2K was about. It's like sex is for gals too, and people were like, "What the frick? Not the gals."
No, people knew sex there. No, well, we knew sex were for gals in the 70s. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we did know that. Look at this hair tonight. Dear God.
It looks so nice.
Yeah, I fell asleep on my face. Okay. I just find it really odd that she was doing so good. Memphis was. She wasn't happy with him. I'll give you that. And she's just coming back from the airport, so she's tired.
2-hour drive. 2 hours.
I know. When he said that, I was like, oh.
She should have just gotten a hotel and had a meter there.
Yeah.
This is how it should have went.
Well, that would have been a smart thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you go. So, but it was disrespectful to do that in his mother's house, because
I think so.
She said, this is my house. It's her house.
Yes.
She said, no, don't do it. And he is very disrespectful. And then Memphis said she wasn't going to do it as a mom. So, well, I mean, it's not a good start, especially since they were so kind to her coming in. So we'll see.
They were wonderful. Ooh. They were very welcoming. And I thought, oh, you made a big mistake for what, 4 seconds of pleasure that you didn't get? Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what's our last couple, Nana?
I thought that was our last couple.
Did we miss anybody?
No. Kimberly, Soja Boy, Jasmine. No, that was our last couple.
All right. So we got all of them. I think the Coven should get their own show. I would love to see what the Idaho Falls Coven does. It's like, we're putting a spell on the horses. They can be more fertile. We need more horses. You know what I mean? My grass is a little brown in the back. We're not getting as much water. We got a little drought. So we're going to do something for that. Oh. Johnny and Ella. We already did Johnny and Ella.
We did. I'm sorry. We did them earlier.
Just rewind a little bit and you'll see.
Because we did do Johnny and Ella. We talked about his space suit, COVID suit to come to the United States. I do like these. I do like this franchise.
This season's pretty entertaining. It's entertaining for sure. For sure, Nana. All right. What do we got we're going to do some trivia, you guys, to wrap up the show. So we'll do a couple for fun, and then we'll do 2 for valuable prizes. If you win and we say, oh, hey, and we highlight your answer, you just have to email me your address to jolenereacts@gmail.com if my mods don't mind dropping that in the chat. And Nana will get that shipped out to you. Dana Marie is giving us a super chat with tea, some old tea. We love stale tea. Some old tea. I think Caleb and Alina are still together. They have a new joint account on Cameo. Oh my. Oh my.
They're still together? Oh, that just makes me sad. I thought she was smarter than that. I guess not. Okay.
Oh, you're right, Hope. Yes, Danielle and Mohammed back in the day, an unmarried couple cannot stay in a hotel room together. Mohammed said it's against the law. Got it. Again, that's my America privilege speaking, where I'm just like, yeah, you can just get a hotel, but it's like, no, there are places where they're like, are you married? Show proof of marriage, otherwise you can't stay at this hotel. Well, I would have just pulled over, told the friend to go get a Coke. You know, you just.
I like that. I like
get that first one out of the way.
Okay, so, I'm just looking. Did you pick out any for the 90s?
Okay, I'll do one. I'll do two. So the first one will be for fun and bragging rights. The second one will be for a prize.
All right, second for the prize.
For the 90s trivia, you guys. Okay. Oh,
is this something I can do too or not?
Well, no.
All right, I won't.
Well, okay, you can do this one, actually. You can do this one, yes. Okay, so this is 90s trivia. This one's for bragging rights, you guys. All right. How many Academy Awards did Titanic win? And thank you, Dana, for the super chat and the stale tea. How many Academy Awards did the Titanic win in the 90s? I think that would have been 97 or 98. How many? How many, you guys? Nan, do you have a guess?
No, I never saw this show. I'll
say Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. You've never seen it?
No.
Are you serial?
Nana, I've never seen it.
I'm going to make you watch it. It's 3 hours that you're going to love. 11 is the correct answer. Helen Johns. Bragging rights.
Who had 11?
Helen Johns.
Wow, you're fast on this. You're fast on this.
Mini Girl got it right. DGF got it right.
Wow.
Hope got it right. Tara got it right. So there you go. Bonnie said I just watched the old one. Is there an old Titanic movie? I don't know that. I just know that Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet should be together because they had a lot of chemistry and became friends later, but Leonardo only dates early 20-somethings. Okay. Here's another one. Here's one that is for a prize. You ready?
The prize. Yes, this is for the prize.
Here's one for a prize. Okay, everybody ready? Everybody ready? Everybody place your bets. Oh, Titanic with Shelley Winters. Did you see that?
Good. Yes. That was one of those like Inferno.
There was room on that door. Damn it. There was. You won't get that because you didn't see it. Sorry, Nana. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, there was one with Shelley Winters. What was it? Was it Titanic or it was like a takeoff of it? When in the 70s they had all those shows like Towering Inferno and things like that. Anybody remember? Okay.
Okay, we don't know what's going on here. Okay, here is for a prize, for a very valuable prize. Are we ready? What was the name of Drew Barrymore's 1990 autobiography? What was the name of Drew Barrymore's 1990 autobiography? And if someone gets this without Googling it, very big Drew Barrymore. I was going to say Drew Carey. Very big Drew Barrymore fan then. What was her 1990 autobiography name? People are guessing already. Nope. Drew is incorrect, but good guess. Good guess, because that's her name. Drunk. That's what my autobiography is going to be called, but it wasn't hers. Wildflowers. Another great guess. Home, Kate. That's fantastic. And Helen, Lost Little Girl. Close. Helen is close, but you got it mixed up a little bit.
Little Lost Girl?
Little Girl Lost. So we'll give it to Seneca because Seneca put the Lost in there. Little Girl Lost. So Little Girl
Seneca.
List,
all right,
right
I'm
away
writing that
Lost.
down.
So Helen, you were so close because you had Lost Little Girl, but it's Little Girl Lost. So Seneca, email me your address, JoleneReacts@gmail.com, and we will send you a valuable prize.
I thought it was going to be irreconcilable differences.
That would have been great. The Poseidon Adventure.
That's what it was.
The wrong answers to things.
No, the Poseidon Adventure. That was the one with Shelley Winters. Thank you.
I thought that was the wrong answer to her autobiography.
Thank you. That was the one.
Profiles
Thank you.
granddaughter. It should be Mr. or not Mr. Gower. What's his name? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart.
Bailey?
Yeah.
George Bailey?
But not George Bailey. Who's George Bailey's nemesis in It's a Wonderful Life?
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter's great-granddaughter or granddaughter, because he's a Barrymore.
He is.
Right, Nana?
Yes, absolutely. John Barrymore. Is her great-grandfather or grandfather?
So was that guy, which Barrymore was he? It wasn't John. It was a different one.
No, that was a different one. That was Lionel Barrymore. Maybe that was her grandfather. And then John Barrymore before that was great-grandfather.
Okay. There have been other Titanic movies. Never heard of them. Never. I just know Leo. And I know Kate. And I know there was a door that, just like Travel the World says, there was room on that door for Leo. And, you know, I will never understand why he couldn't get on that door. Okay. All right.
Now I'm going to have to watch this so I understand what you guys are saying. John Barrymore was Drew Barrymore's father, right? I don't
Drew,
think so.
I am your father. I don't think so.
I thought he was quite a bit older. Okay.
Yes, there was.
My turn.
Okay, now Nana's got her boomer trivia. This is for fun. The next one will be for
this is for
so this one's for bragging rights. Next one will be for a prize.
Okay. Ready, kids?
Little girl,
where did George Jetson work?
Spacely Sprockets.
Who got that?
Me.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask
another. Was I not supposed to answer? Sorry.
Thank you. You were right. We're going to go to another one. That was very good, though. I
got excited. I knew one. I knew a boomer one. All right. I'll shut up, guys. Sorry.
Go ahead. That was very good.
Mm-hmm. I like Sparley Sprockets, Kate said. Deb C got Spacely Sprockets. Helen said Spicely Sprockets. I like it.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll shut up. Go ahead. This one's for bragging rights.
This one here. Which member of the Rat Pack lived to be the oldest and died last? Do you guys know what the Rat Pack is?
I know what the Rat Pack is.
All right. Which one member of the Rat
Dean
Pack
Martin?
Lived to be oldest and died last?
Is it Dean Martin?
No, I'm not seeing it in here. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not
Frank?
seeing it. No.
Is it Dean Martin?
Is
it Tony Bennett? Is it Sammy
Master
Davis Jr.?
Is
it Martin?
That's good. No, I'm sorry. I'm
is
not
it Martin
seeing
Lawrence?
it yet. No, it's
is
not.
It Sinbad? It's Sinbad.
I'm not seeing it yet, you guys.
Is it Joey Bishop?
Yes, it is. Joey Bishop. Who had Joey?
Helen
Johns. Yes, Joey Bishop.
All right, Helen.
And he had his own. And he had his own TV show too.
Who the hell is Joey Bishop? I knew there was Sammy Davis, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sinbad, Martin Lawrence, and then who? Jerry Lewis?
No, Jerry Lewis was not in it.
Dave Chappelle.
Peter Lawford. He was married to one of the Kennedy girls.
Okay.
And then Joey Bishop.
Joey Bishop. Well, what did he do?
He was an actor and he was a comedian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had his own show. And he went to Vegas.
I feel like they should have replaced him with Sinbad. Did you remember old Sinbad like stand up? That was the shit. Because you could watch it when you were a kid because he was a clean comedian. And me and Billy, my little brother, we would die laughing at Sinbad. We're like, this dude is hilarious. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for a prize, you guys. So
this
hands on your buzzers.
Everybody get ready.
So far, Seneca.
God, we have 174. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Seneca.
Your address, JoleneReacts@gmail.com. Here we go. Okay. Graphics mom is sleeping right now. My trivia partner is sleeping. Oh, sweet dreams, Mama Graphics. All right.
Mama Graphics, you'll know this one too. I know because you're really sharp with this stuff. This is for the prize. In the TV commercial, No one was allowed to squeeze the Charmin. Name the store manager.
What?
In the TV commercial, no one was allowed to squeeze the Charmin. Name the store manager. That is the name of the, the commercial. He was a store manager, and he says, please don't squeeze the Charmin. Okay, who had Whipple? Let's go back up. Who had
Bob?
Whipple?
Wait, hold on. I think the first one was Chick Benny who had Whipple.
Okay,
yep.
Mr. Whipple, you that is isn't that a good
Chick
one?
Benny, you have scored a prize.
Yes, and that's in the day when toilet paper wasn't just white. We had pink, green, blue, and yellow.
That couldn't be good for your bung.
That's what they found out.
What did it do? Like, was it the chemicals? Was bad?
There was something
booty?
that they put in to make it the color that wasn't good for
cocaine. Like how they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola.
True story.
Maybe
I don't know why I liked Pepsi better, but I always did. So, Chick Benny, we got you. So please send your address to Joleen Reacts. Oh, Coco, Nicole, you already got it. You're so good.
At gmail.com. Thank you so much.
We'll get that.
But everybody got it.
That's really good,
Sam,
you guys.
And that's a good guess, Master Blackjack. Sam the Butcher. Yep, that was Sam. They should have put Sam the Butcher in the Rat Pack over Joey Bishop.
You would have liked Joey Bishop, and you would have liked him, honey. I think you would have liked him. He was like the straight guy, and he was very good. I mean, I loved it. Jay Kiddo, thank you for the super sticker. I just thought, can we do one more just for bragging rights, just because I love this so much?
Sure. Thanks, Jay Kiddo. We love you. You didn't get my little joke. You said he was the straight guy, and I said they were all gay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was one of those times where I was talking instead of listening. Thank you. I wonder if any of them were gay. I don't think so.
You know, were there any of the Rat Pack men? Yeah, I don't know.
No, they were womanizers. That's what they would.
Womanizer. You. Nana, who sings that song? Womanizer, boy, don't try to hide. I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to hide. I know just what you are. You're gonna be crazy.
Is it is it somebody that the kids like? That little blonde girl.
Someone who was recently freed. Womanizer, you're a womanizer. You are.
Brittany, okay.
Yes, Nana, good job. Travel the world in Nana, got it. Okay, so let's do another boomer question. This is just for bragging rights. We'll do a couple more boomer, and then we'll wrap up the night because Nana loves her boomers.
I love this kind of stuff, you guys.
And we love you, so we.
Oh my God!
Thank
you.
Okay, we got to make
sure.
In
1957, this is a good question. I'd like to look at one.
You were 3 years old.
I was 3 years old. In 1957, Blony bubblegum included comics featuring a cartoon teenager and his friends. Cartoon teenager and his friends. Who would that have been?
Wait, Baloney or Bazooka?
No, Blony. Blony. Blony bubblegum.
Blony. Blony. Oh, not like baloney. Okay.
No. But someone is saying Joe Bazooka. That is not
Archie.
Correct. Yes.
Bazooka
who said
Joe.
Archie?
Travel the world? Or wait, no, the first person. Wait, I got to go back up.
Archie.
You guys are going
GGS.
so fast.
I know.
A Canary was the first person to say Archie at 7:32. What they all were at 7:32, but you're the first one to pop up. So A Canary, bragging rights.
Now, isn't that something? When we think of Archie, Veronica, Betty, I love those.
Archie.
I know. And I had the, comic books as you did of Archie.
I collected them too. Mm-hmm.
And they were just, I remember going over to my friends in the neighborhood, Cindy Lang, and she had older brothers. And they had a pack of Archie books, Archie comics. And they were quite a bit older than us. I would say maybe 10, 12 years. And we just sit there and read them and read them and read them. So 1957, yeah.
Oh, Master of Blackjack, you cracked me up. Nana, have you watched Riverdale ever? I think you might kind of like it.
You know, I think I would like it, and I
It's
just
like a
get so
90210 Archie show.
yeah, when I see that.
Oh, because Dylan was a dad there. Luke
Yes,
Perry.
yes.
Yeah. He's really good in it. And Molly Ringwald is Archie's mom.
What a perfect casting, isn't
You
it?
got to watch it. Next time you visit me, we'll binge the first season and see if you like it. Because I watched
Oh,
a
I
couple
would do
seasons
that.
and then I fell off of Riverdale,
Oh,
but it was good for a
honey, I would
while.
do
So I don't know how it is now.
I would do that in a minute.
Natalie says it's too dark, Nana, but it's fun. It's a fun show. I think it's fun, but there are dark moments. I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. All right,
We're
what's
gonna
our
go
next
one more.
question?
On which crooner's television variety show did the Usman brothers first gain notoriety?
The Osmond brothers or with the sister?
No, it started
There
out
were
with
brothers?
just the brothers.
What? What was Marie doing?
Being born.
Oh, they're that much older than her?
Well, I think so. A lot of them are.
Maybe she was doing Nutrisystem. She was busy. She does a Nutrisystem. She looks good.
She looks great.
Ed
She's
Sullivan?
lost 50
Andy
pounds.
Williams?
Nope. Andy Williams. Who had Andy?
A Canary again.
Oh my gosh. Are you guys on this or what? A Canary. You are good.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Andy
I'm just
Williams,
trying to.
DGF got it too.
Yeah,
Sonny
Andy
and Cher, good
Williams.
guess.
That
Andy
is a
Ed
good guess.
Sullivan.
Andy Williams.
Lawrence Welk, Nunya says.
Oh, I haven't thought about Lawrence Welk in a
Nana,
long time. Yes.
I got to ask you a question. Speaking of boomer stuff. Okay. So who was the guy that was the host of Family Feud back in the day who kissed people on the lips?
Richard Dawson.
Okay. So I fell into a YouTube K-hole of Richard. It was like Richard Dawson meets his wife on the show. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay, Gretchen, I think her name was. So her family came on the show a couple times, but here's my thing. I get it was a different time, but he was literally smooching married women in front of their husbands. Their husbands are like, "That's cool. It's good. It's okay." That was just normal.
That's just what he did. That was his shtick. He would kiss everybody.
Did he ever kiss the men?
Not that I've ever remembered.
It must have popped up in all of our algorithms because it popped up for me because you guys are saying I saw that too. So Gretchen's there, but she was 24 and in college, and he was like 49, and he was tried to court her, and he couldn't get a hold of her right away. And then I watched an interview because I guess he gave not too many interviews after he was off of Family Feud. So he gave a rare interview a couple years maybe before he passed, and you could tell he's older and not in the best maybe health, and he was talking about meeting her and how she didn't get back to him right away. And he thought he was getting the brush off, but that's not what happened. But they ended up being married until he died. And they had a daughter. But before then, he was married to the Marilyn Monroe of like England or something.
Really?
Something like that. That's just.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I did know. I mean, he was on Hogan's Heroes.
The K-hole.
It was good. And he was always on Match Game. Someone else mentioned here too.
So this is the bombshell. Yeah. So he was married to that
Anita Ekberg. Wasn't she
apparently
Swedish?
She was the Marilyn Monroe maybe of Sweden.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in Europe. Okay. And and then they had a son, and then they had a daughter. He had a daughter with Gretchen, who I think Gretchen is younger than you, and she's still alive.
Yeah. I mean nowadays crazy. that isn't that big a stretch. 24
not
to
with
40
the housewives, but I still think it's kind of like, ooh, wow. But he had her whole family on, and he was smooching her sisters and her mom. I mean, I was shocked because I never really watched old Family Feud. To me,
I loved them.
Who was before Louis Anderson hosted it?
That gentleman committed suicide.
Oh God, are you sure?
What was his name?
Okay, well, I remember maybe that guy, but I don't remember this guy because I just don't remember. But he was like, he would be like straight on, like they would just smooch like before and every time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He smooched her sisters and her mom, but then allegedly he stopped smooching once his daughter Shannon, I think her name was, with Gretchen, was born, because he made a promise that he wouldn't smooch anyone anymore because now he was a father and a husband. So there you go.
I didn't know that
Weird.
part of it, but yeah, I did know that he met her
So nobody ever
on the
thought it was
show.
weird that he
Not
just
at
kissed
all.
like married women. Like the husbands are just like, cool, bro. Yeah, tongue down my wife, like right on the show.
No, I don't think he tongued them.
I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot, Nana. It was interesting. Okay. Yeah.
I was just reading Gene Rayburn. He was Match Game. I like the old Match Games. They're fun.
Did he kiss people too?
He did not. He seemed a little creepy though. For some reason, I got creepy vibes, but I like the show.
There were mixed opinions about old Kiss on the Lips from Family Feud. What's his name again? Richard Dawson.
Richard
Some people were like
Dawson.
he was a great man. Some people were like creepy. So I don't know.
And he was, before he started that, he was, you know, a character actor. He was on Hogan's Heroes. He's been on Dick Van Dyke shows like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird to watch now in 2021, especially being in a pandemic, especially knowing what we know now, and after Me Too and stuff. You're like, ooh.
Well, when you think of it, look at the Vulcans, the Winter Carnival Vulcans, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, God. See, I'm telling you, Nana, back when you got married, that still was when people were like, women are people? What's happening? Even when I was growing up, it was like, I don't think women are the same though, right? They're just like kind of a accessory, you know? So now it's weird in 2022? I think I said 2021 before. To see that. But then people were like getting in fights in the comments. So like Richard Dawson, what was his name? Richard Dawson?
Richard Dawson, you're right.
He was a nice guy. Bob Barker was the asshole. So they were debating who was a bigger asshole. But
Bob Barker got sued for it. So
for sexual harassment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bobby.
Yes, he did, because they were called Barker's girls or
beauties.
I don't think they call it Barker's beauties. Thank you.
I remember that. Oh, did I see your comment? I didn't see your comment. Let me scroll up.
Chronically Brianna.
Find it.
How many
Brianna?
How many likes did
just leave it again? Sorry, Brianna, I don't see it. Okay, Gene Rayburn, you said, was the other guy, the Match Game.
He was Match Game. I liked those shows. Monty Hall was Let's Make a Deal.
I used to like Big Money, Big Money, Big Money, Stop, or like no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. The Whammy Show. I liked that one.
I don't remember that one. No,
it was like an 80s one. We got 144 likes, you guys. Let's keep it up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, you guys.
You're putting your grandma's business in these YouTube streets. How come I can't see the comment? The Newlywed Game.
Oh, that one. Oh, gosh. That one was risky.
Brianna, I'm scrolling up and I don't see.
Risky for its time.
The Newlywed Game. Oh, yeah, because they'd ask them questions about sexy time.
Sexy time, and they called it Making Whoopee. Okay.
Oh, not Making Whoopee. Oh, my gosh. Press Your Luck. Yeah, that was the name of it. I liked that one.
Oh, okay.
You did a whammy, and it could wipe you out, and there'd be these little whammy guys. They're like gremlins, like, you know. So,
whammy,
no whammy, no whammy, stop. And then they would, okay. I posted it again, should be right above. What is going on with these comments? Do you see it from Chronically Brianna?
No, I'm trying to find it too, honey, for you, and I'm not seeing it.
No, I don't see it.
Where are you? Where are you?
I see this one, Chronically Brianna, and I see this one. It's the only comments I see from you. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it either. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it has a word in it that it hides from us sometimes. Sometimes those automatic things.
Oh, really? They take it off then?
Yeah.
I see where she posted it again, she said, but I don't see it.
They'll pause it or something. She said her grandma did? Richard Dawson?
What?
Tell me more. Tell me more. Did they go very far? All the way. All the way May. Was your grandma all the way May? From A League of Their Own?
Oh my God, I knew that reference. I was really excited to know
did?
that reference. Yes, all the way May.
I wonder why we can't see that. Maybe I think it's, you have those comment bots, and if certain words, then you have to like hit approve or something, and we can't do that in StreamYard. YouTube's weird like that.
Someone brought up Love American Style on here. The chat was going so fast I couldn't catch it. That was a great show.
Well, that's what I told my, I love those game shows too, Nana. That's what I told my manager when she's always like, okay, what should I be submitting you for? I'm like, I want to host a game show. Like for sure. That would be fun.
Be awesome.
I would have fun.
And The
I want
Price is Right
Michelle's
is
job
one of my favorites.
I want Michelle's job on The Circle when she's ready to give it up because she's such a big movie star. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she had a timeshare. So Brianna's grandma had a timeshare in Hawaii next to Richard Dawson. And she told me she went all the way. She could go all the way. Way to go, Brianna's grandma.
That's like a touch with fame. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
So we got 145 likes. Was that it, you guys?
We killed it. I think me and Nana, we put on a great show. I'm going to toot our own horns. Toot, toot.
Well, thanks,
Nana
honey.
was the best. I was,
Oh, you're the best. Are you kidding me?
They made whoopee. All right, you guys.
That's
so thank you so much for liking the video. Don't forget to comment after it posts. It helps us so much in the algorithm. If you're not subbed, subscribe. We have a goal of getting in 2022 50,000 subscribers. Do you think we can do it, Nana? We're at like 20,000.
Wow. Oh God.
Can we get to 50? Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell your enemies. Tell your pets. Open up other YouTube accounts just to sub to us. Just kidding. I don't think you're supposed to do that. But if you do have another one, sub to us. Thank you, Faith City. Nana, you can watch old episodes of Match Game on Amazon Prime.
I know. I have it on my like Me TV, or it's one of the old, kind of cable stations that run nothing but Match Game and stuff. I absolutely love it. Thank you. I do.
Thanks, Faith City. All right, you guys. Well, we will be back Friday, and we get to do Salt Lake City Housewives, which I watched, and Orange County. We'll have a new episode this week, so that'll be a lot of fun. And if you missed it, Nana, I did. Did you watch?
I didn't see it. No, honey, I didn't see it yet.
Meredith Marks' dumb husband Seth. So I did an impression video or a parody video where I was both Seth and Meredith. So I posted earlier today. So check that out if you haven't already. It was fun to do because he is just a little weasel. He is just one of those guys. It's like, oh my God, you hang out with your wife? That's so lame. It's like,
honey, you've said that from the beginning about him.
Crazy. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you so much. It was so fun to do. Let me know, comment on that if you want me to do more. But you guys are all wonderful and beautiful. But Nana is the most beautiful, right, Nana?
Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate you spending time with us on this Monday.
Yes, and we will see you Friday.
Okay, peace.
Bye.
If you like what you see,